Hello, welcome to the final lesson in Knowledge City's After Effects Beginners course. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create a null from a path to connect points. Basically what that means is the stem that we created last time, we want to make that kind of jump up out of the pot and sort of help drag the falling star flower down to the pot. To do that, we'll start at 420 in the timeline. Then go to the top of your screen and click on Window. And way down here, we see Create Nulls from Paths.jsx. Click on that. This brings up a new window, Create Nulls from Paths. But before we can make any selection here, we need to expand the stem layer, then expand Contents, then Shape 1, Path 1, and we need to click this word Path. We have to select the word path in order to use the options available for creating a null in the Create Nulls from Paths panel. So now that we've done that, we can click on Points Follow Nulls, and we can deselect this panel. Now you see there are two nulls that have been created, one for each of the 2 points in the stem path, and both are shown in gold in the composition panel and in the timeline. But we only need the one from the top point, which is the second point we created. So we'll delete the null for the bottom point of the stem, which is this one. Delete that. Now we want to drag the pick whip from the stem path 1, brackets 1.1.1 layer, this layer. We want to drag this pick whip up to the falling star layer to make this a child of the parent falling star. Okay, so now if we move the time indicator across this, we see that, I'll go slowly, the stem kind of jumps up and helps to drag the flower down as the leaves rise. We can also make it look like the flower has been kind of whipped in the wind a little bit as it falls. We can do that by going to, let's say, 424 in the timeline. Then we'll click on the selection tool. And we'll move the flower to the right just a bit. Maybe that's too much, but we'll see how that works. And then we'll select the falling star layer and click R on the keyboard to bring up the rotation properties. Then let's go back to 420 in the timeline, and we'll click the stopwatch to create an initial keyframe. Then we'll go back to 424, and we'll change the rotation here to about 30 degrees. Now we can hide our properties and deselect all our layers, and we can preview our final animation. So now we see the stars are fading, the star is falling, and it's grabbed by the stem, and the leaves rise. And if we wanted to, we could add some music to this. But for now, I think you understand all the steps. And basically, now this concludes our After Effects Beginners course. So you know how to animate logos and text, you know how to draw and animate objects, and you know how to create dynamic title sequences. So you can use what you learned by creating logos or text title sequences and other digital presentations. So I hope you've enjoyed the course, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.